Hey guys, today we're at the site of a lost Texas ghost town that includes the remains of a once magnificent courthouse that represents the large ambitions both of the town itself and the individual who founded it. The old Rayner courthouse was built in 1891 in a town that now no longer exists, called Rayner, Texas. Back then, however, Captain W.E. Rayner, land speculator and manager of the St. Louis Land and Cattle Company, had big plans for this town that he had founded and named after himself, and he planned to make it the very seat of a new county in the making. You see, a petition was being circulated locally to separate a proposed Stonewall County from Jones County, and formal organization was granted by an election on December 20th of 1888. An ambiguous clause on the ballot made Rayner the county seat, although some voters protested that the election was fraudulent. Nevertheless, Rayner still went ahead with his plan, and his town was officially established as the new county seat on June 12th of 1889. A post office had already been established at the location a few months ago, and within a year, Rayner had persuaded a number of businesses to move to his new town, which had several general stores, a photography studio, a barbershop, and a printing shop. The town was also said to have water hydrants in the business district, supplied by a reservoir located west of the town. Eventually, Rayner also had a cotton gin and grain mill, and a schoolhouse that cost $800. By 1892, things seemed to be going swimmingly for Rayner's new town, and it had actually grown to a population of about 250, while boasting several stores, a newspaper, a school, 3 churches, a blacksmith shop, a saloon, and eventually this magnificent stone courthouse. However, residents of the nearby town of Aspermont were not happy, and they were preparing to contest the county seat location. After an initially unsuccessful election, a second election held on June 4th of 1898 made Aspermont the new county seat by a vote of 145 to 114, spelling the beginning of the end for the town of Rayner, Texas. Most Rayner businesses soon moved to Aspermont, and the town rapidly declined. The post office was discontinued on June 30th, 1906, and by 1910, the town was largely abandoned. Little remains of Rayner now except for a few building ruins, its old courthouse, and the Rayner Cemetery. One interesting fact is that the ranch house shots for the 1956 movie Giant with Rock Hudson, Elizabeth Taylor, and James Dean were originally supposed to be filmed at the historic Rayner courthouse. However, the owners of the courthouse would not approve of the modifications that the filmmakers wanted to do to the building, and the plans fell through. Instead, that portion of the filming was done at a different location near Marfa, Texas. So these ruins remain right here, at the obscure site of a long-forgotten ghost town, longing to tell a tale of a distant past where its glorious stone walls reigned supreme, towering proudly over its townspeople, before a cruel twist of fate brought about its demise, sentenced to an eternity of oblivion deep in the endless deserts of West Texas. Thanks a lot for letting me share the story of this amazing ghost town with you, and I hope to see you on my next adventure.